Hi, welcome to 5th chapter in CSS3. This video is brought to you by Pro Training. In this video, we are going to discuss CSS3 colors. For latest update, please subscribe our channel. Colors. CSS allows us to add color for an element. It means you can add the color in text, otherwise you can add the color in the background. Color property. Background color is a property and opacity is a property. Background color, if you want to add the color in the background. And some values or color properties values is a RGBA, HSL, HSLA, hexa. So these are all some values of the color properties. Syntax. Background color we are using, we can give the values like any color, like a red, green, blue. What are the values you can give here? Colors value. Color is also one property, the shorthand property. Opacity, you can give values. Example, background color we are taken as a property, and in that I am using the RGBA 255, 0, 0, 0.3. 255 is nothing but red color. R means red, G means green, and B means blue. A means opacity. It's an alpha value. Likewise, we are using some example there. Color for cross browser. If you are using Mozilla browser, you need to use before that property MOZ. If you are using Chrome browser or Safari browser or any Android browser or iPhone browser, you need to use WebKit before the color property. If you are using Opera browser, you need to use O before the color property. This is our output will look like for the color property. Let's go for the code demo. So for that, I'm opening my Visual Studio Code and I'm giving as a file name as color.html. I'm creating a new file as a name of color.html and I'm just inserting the HTML tags there, head tag and body tag. And I'm using the one paragraph here and I'm just giving this name as the RGBA values. And I'm giving this name of the ID RGBA. Same ways I'll just take as like a 3 some values and I'll give it as a name of RGBA1 and here I'm giving as a RGBA2. So let me just update styles, style tag, and I'm using ID, so I'm using hash RGBA and I'm using a property as a background color. In background color I am using like a RGBA first. Okay, if I give RGBA, you can able to see easily like a red, green, blue and alpha value. So I'll give some 255 is a red value. Okay, if you want you can just decrease here also like this. I just given this as a 0 for this. See here, if you take on this, if you want to decrease the value or increase the value, see like this, it's a 0 to 55 means this one I need to use as a 0 because I don't want blue color, I want total red color. So alpha value, I just passing my alpha values like a 0.3. Okay, so the color looks like this, and same one RGBA1 and RGBA2 I use. So let me see this output for this first. Copy path. See the output is looking like this color because I taken as a background color, so I given as opacity of 0.3. okay, alpha value is nothing but as a opacity. And same wise I'm going to just copy this and I paste it here, and again I'm going to paste here one more because I'm just using the 3 paragraph. I just taken for this one and for this 2 because I given as a name of ID paragraph 1 and ID paragraph 2, and I'll just use this as a 5 alpha value and I'll use for this 8. Let's see the output for this. So if you are increasing the alpha value, the value is also going to get increased. The color. Okay, so right now I need to use a HSL property. So for that same wise, I'm just going to copy this and let me just paste here, and I'll just give it as a name of HSL, and for this also I'm just giving us a name of HSLA, HSL1, sorry, and here I'm using HSL2, HSL value. HSL stands for huge saturation and lighting. So I just taken this value here. So right now just apply the property for this. So has HSL background color HSL. If I give this a huge value, so I just taken like a huge should be like I want 255. Okay, and saturation I want 100 percentage, and for lightness I want some 30 percentage. So this hue should be in the numbers, and this saturation and lighting should become in the percentage value. So the color should be look like this. So I need to take another like 3 here. I just copy here and paste. So for this I'm just taking this lighting should be 75, and I'm just taking here it's like a 90 percentage. Let's see the output for this. So here itself you can able to just find out that the difference, see the color of this blue, how it's going to get. So let's see our output. Okay, I'm not changed that name because here 1 and here 2 property. Okay, so let's see right now output. See this. If you are giving the lighting value lesser than, then it should be like a dark. If you are giving increasing the lighting, it means it's going to get color should be reducing. Okay, so likewise right now I'm going to take on as one more paragraph here, and I'm giving this ID should be HSLA, the HSLA values. Okay, so same way I'm just copying for 2 times more and giving as a name of 1 here. I'll give as a name of 2 here, and let me just pass this here also, hash HSLA background color HSLA I'm going to use here. So as you see, hue is saturation, lightness, and alpha values also there here. So as we know, hue is we need to give from the 0 to 360. Okay, and saturation you can give in the percentage. Okay, so right now I just taken the green, so I'm just taking the 150 here, and I'm just taking the same saturation 100 percentage. Lightness I'll just take some 30 percentage, same as it is, and alpha value I'll just give as a 0.8. Okay, so likewise I'm going to copy this and I paste it here 2 times, and it gives us just 1 and 2. And for this I'm going to get decreasing this alpha value here 5 and here 3. Let's see the output for this. See here, this is also decreasing. If I'm decreasing the alpha value, I'm not decreasing any values for that lighting. So let's see if I'm just decrease the lighting value. I just give the same lighting value 30 30 itself. Okay, if I'm just giving the lighting also like increasing the lighting, as we know if you are increasing the lighting, the value is also decreasing there. So I'm just giving the 90 here. So let's see the output. See here, it's more lighting. It means is the color should reducing right now. Color value is reducing. So this is our output for the color CSS3. So we are using the RGBA, we are using HSL, and we are using HSLA. If you want to use hexa, so let me show you the hexa also. I'll just take it as a P tag. So the hexa value, I'll just show you the hexa value also, how to take the hexa value. So hash HEXA background color, and I passing this a hashtag with this, because hexa value we need to pass hashtag. So I want red color, so I need to use like a FF first value, because hexa value is FF is nothing but 255, and this 2 it's a green and this 20 is a blue color. So if I want blue color, so I need to give like a hash 0000 FF, so you can able to see the blue color. So like us, you have some colors, so I'll just take in this blue color itself and show you the output for this. See, this is a hexa value output we can using it. So if you want text should be like colorful, the text should be like colorful, then you need to use a property of the color. So like I just taken here h1 tag, I'm taking here welcome to Ang Pro. Taken here, and let's give this a tag name itself h1, and I just pass the property of the color, and I'll just give some color like a aqua. I'll just give the color of the aqua. So let's see the output for this. So the color of the text only, if I'm using color only, it's reflecting to text. If I'm using background color, means behind the text the color should be reflecting here. So this is our color property in a CSS. Subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, join our group on LinkedIn. Thank you.